Got one. Got one. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. All right, today I want to talk about this ultralight OKUMA CELILO. Right now I have it rigged up with this jig spinner. We're gonna see if we can get on some ultralight fish here in the morning. Got one. Nice. Woo! Nice little dinky bass. And this thing will handle fish like this all day. There we go. Nice little dinky bass on the CELILO. It is a 5.6 ultralight, line weight of 2 to 6 pounds, and can have a lure weight of 1/32 to 1/4 ounce. It is a 5.5. It's got cork handle. It's pretty nice and light, and it's probably more of a moderate tip, as you can tell by how far that bend goes down. But I bought this rod specifically for areas like this, where there's a lot of overhang along the bank. That way I'm able to cast easily without worrying about getting snagged. I bought this rod at the beginning of the year and have been throwing it on and off. And it's been a solid rig. Right now I have it paired up with this Abu Garcia Max X ultralight reel. Ooh, that felt like a hit. And I've thrown everything from like ultralight crankbaits to mule jigs to a micro drop shot, and it's been able to handle a lot of ultralight lures. I do like the aesthetics of this rod. I like the deep dark red color. I like the gold lettering on the rod. I like the cork handle. It's real nice and light, especially with this reel. Like I have it balancing right here. It's a really good solid light rod. Right now I have it paired up with 2-pound test on this reel, and I haven't had any like issues of it wanting to break off or anything like that. So far it's just been a solid. Oof, I just had one miss it. That was cool. Now the one that I picked up is the 2-piece. They do make a 1-piece. Not sure if there's a difference in sensitivity, but when I compare it to like my Shakespeare Microlight, it does feel a little less sensitive. There we go. Do I have a fish? Yep, got one. Got another one. See what I mean? Like, I can't tell if I have a fish or... See what I mean? Sometimes I can't tell if I have a fish or if it's like a snag, but that could also be, again, because this fish is so tiny that I probably wouldn't have felt him in even the most sensitive rod. Check that guy out. Nice little guy. We're just gonna put him back in the water. Right in there. Let him swim off. Let's see if we can find some fish of size so you guys can see how this rod performs. And for it being a 5.6 rod, I get a pretty good casting distance, which is nice. Obviously, if you go a heavier lure, you'll be able to cast it out further. But even when I'm throwing like a 1/64 ounce mule jig, which I do from time to time on this rod, you get a pretty decent casting distance. Yeah. One last one. Yeah, buddy. Yes. There we go. One last one from this spot before we move on to the next. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm not holding the rod right. I'm all tangled up now. Yeah. Little dinky guy. Yeah, buddy. There we go. Nice, cute little guy. Another minor thing I like, but still important thing, is the position of the hook keeper. I like that the hook keeper is right here above the reel seat instead of below. I have a few rods that have the hook keeper below the reel seat, and while that's fine, I know some people like that. Personally, I like it above the reel seat. Oh wow. Do I already have a hit? Got one. Got one. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Ooh, it's a decent sized bass. Yeah, that's a good, oh no, it's a bluegill. That's a big bluegill. Check out that guy. Check this guy out. Super feisty. Super big. Like, this is a good sized bluegill. Followed it in and smacked it right before it hit the bank. The rod handled it well. The tip was nice and soft so that the hook wouldn't pop out of the fish's mouth. The hook did its job. So awesome, awesome fish catch. Take another look at this guy. Nice bluegill. Nice, big, long. It's a big bluegill for an ultralight rod. And the fight on this thing was awesome. Let's put him back in the water. Got one. Ooh, he's swimming around. What is this? No, no, no. Oh, he's a beautiful bluegill. Ooh. What a beauty. What a beauty. That one was a fighter. Such a beauty of a fish. Color, good color. He was hanging a little bit outside of the bank, probably a few feet off the bank. Followed it in, set the hook. And like I said, the rod handled it well. Look at him. Beautiful colors. Nice orange belly. We'll have a deep green. Let's put him back in the water. In terms of the handle and the cork, I don't really have anything protecting the cork or the handle. As you can see, it's got a couple of chips here, but that's more from me banging it around and less from fishing it. But the handle is very comfortable. I like the sponginess of the cork. Could probably do with adding some cork protectant on here so that it'll last a little bit longer. But I kind of wanted to see how it would handle without any kind of cork protectant on it. The reel seat is actually pretty comfortable for the reel. It sits nice and comfortable. Usually I'm holding it like this or like this, but it screws up from the bottom, which is nice, so I don't have to worry about it coming off. And it's pretty sturdy. I've only had to tighten it back up a few times while using it, but other than that, it's been pretty good. Got another one. Yep, got another one. Ooh, look at that. Oh, buddy. Yes. Look at that guy. This guy is shaking hard. Oh man, this is a nice little bass. Nice little ultralight bass. Oh, let's get him up. No, he spit it out. He spit the lure. Calm down and I'll get you back in. There we go. Nice bass. Nice size ultralight bass on that rod. He handled it well. The fight was good. Came off right there at the last minute on the hook, but I think that's more my reel's fault and not the rod's fault. But that's pretty solid bass. We're gonna go ahead and put him back in the water. That was a good fight. It's a really good fight. There he goes. Well, that's all we got time for. All in all, this is a great rod, a great ultralight rod. If you are looking for a budget-friendly ultralight rod, it comes in around $30. You can pick it up on Amazon and usually any big box store, but the cheapest I've seen it is on Amazon. There'll be a link in the description below. I like this rod for beginner setups. It's good enough to do almost anything that you need, from jig fishing to ultralight cranks to spinners just like this. I like the 5/6 length because it allows me to cast in areas like this where there's a ton of overhangs. I don't have to worry about getting snagged as much as if I had a much longer rod. So go ahead and pick one up. Link in the description below. Thank you guys for watching.